fuck is these thugs, nigga? Let's see, bro. Let's see who these thugs is.
Yeah.
They're from the UK.
Man, y'all probably wondering how I got here. Shit, I'm wondering the same shit. All I know is that heartbreak shit a motherfucker, boy, no cap. It's like one moment I'm going through the worst shit I ever been in my life. And then the next moment, I'm one of the biggest artists in the world, I guess.
I was expecting gra boom! YG Molly, that's for the 25 gifted. You
want me to pull up? I'll come and slide by 8 p.m. and send a text to your DM.
If you ever stumbled upon this clip, you might be familiar with the artist from today's video. But for those unfamiliar, 𝐄𝐦𝐚𝐢𝐿, also known professionally as 𝐿𝐴, is an American R&B artist who rose to popularity after dropping his first song by the name of Act 1 Stickers 99 on November 24, 2023, reaching about 1 million views a month after its release on the 4 Shooters Only channel. This same video currently sits at almost 5 million views on YouTube at the time of this recording. Although this was a good start to his career, it would be nothing compared to what was coming after. On December 20, 2023, 𝐿𝐴 will drop another From the Block performance by the name of Act 2 Data 8, and this will shake the internet like storm, reaching 1 million views almost 2 weeks after its release and being used in over 50,000 videos by the end of February on TikTok. This was where he really gained his notoriety, along with many streamers reacting to the song, such as popular streamer 𝐄𝐦𝐚𝐤𝐿. This song also debuted in the Billboard Hot 100 at number 77 by mid-January and peaked at number 7 on March 23, along with hitting number 1 on the Hot R&B songs and number 3 on the Hot R&B and Hip Hop songs. Today, as of the recording of this video, the original video for Data 8 stands at 16 million plays on YouTube and 210 million plays on Spotify.
You know you love it here. That's why you keep on coming there.
But why did 𝐿𝐴 grow so quickly? What was it that hooked everybody to his music in such little time? You see, 𝐿𝐴 is a marketing genius, and he portrayed himself into somebody nobody expected him to be in every single one of his music videos and live performances when they dropped. These live performances were a growing trend on the drill/hip hop scene by the end of 2023 and were typically delivered with aggressive or catchy hood/drill songs. 𝐿𝐴 used this opportunity to put his own twist out there along with his unique voice and style of R&B like singing to make catchy anthems while also portraying a hood persona which caught everybody off guard when they were reacting to it.
I was expecting gra boom!
Seeing him sing with a girl voice with a Nike ski mask on and all his homeboys in the back, people reacting to his music just didn't know what to say about it and just were perplexed by what they were seeing. His music went viral all over TikTok and different social media platforms and helped him grow to almost 800k streams on Spotify with just 2 songs released at the time. With all the hype being around his name by the start of 2024, 𝐿𝐴 continued dropping a couple more songs starting the year with the song Act 3 on God, She Like on May 1, 2024.
It's not my fault, or is it? Girl, I didn't know. You thought it would make a difference if you let me go. She like.
This propelled 𝐿𝐴 even into more popularity, and everybody was anticipating a future project by the time the song dropped. On God received almost 3.5 million views not even a month after its release on YouTube and currently sits at 11 million views. This song, along with his past tracks, made him get the attention of popular artists and people all over TikTok, with some even comparing him as the YM Brent Faiyaz. What a name, right? A week after the release of On God, Drake reached out to him and co-signed them, leading to him eventually being signed to OVO by Drake himself for a 1 EP album. And on March 8, 2024, a remix with him of Data 8 dropped, which instantly caught everybody's attention and currently sits at 20 million views on YouTube and almost 150 million plays on Spotify.
I'll come and slide by 8 p.m.
After this big recognition and sudden release, everyone started treating 𝐿𝐴 as an industry plant and said he was bound to eventually fall off after being set up so quickly. Although many hated on him for this reason, 𝐿𝐴 ultimately ignored it and simply pushed his career further until eventually dropping his future project, which could explain where he came from and why his music and persona is the way he is.
The industry plant shit, I don't know, I fuck with it. It just shows how much I'm just running shit. I'm industry plant, AI, like, That's how you know, like, I'm really just in this bitch doing my shit. I'm 20 years old. I just graduated after high school, like, what, a year ago, 2 years ago?
On May 3, 2024, almost a month after the Drake remix, 4Bats dropped his anticipated EP by the name of You Made Me a Star. This was a heartbreak/romance R&B styled project which consisted of 10 tracks, including a bonus remix on the song On God by Kanye West, which fucking sucked by the way. To give a brief overview, the project was based on 4Bats' ex's relationship with a girl by the name of Jada. Each track tells a story styled as a poem by the name of X, which explains the numbering of each song in the title. Each track also touches themes how it started, the dates and expectations he had for her, leading to arguing and eventually disappointment and heartbreak. This was better visualized 5 days later when 4Bats dropped a short film for the EP which tells the story in a more detailed manner and based on every song on the EP. You Made Me a Star had a lot of criticism, with some calling the project bland and rushed, due to it only having a couple songs and 2 new monologues. Many were expecting an album, but we received an EP instead, and the overall flow of the album is kinda off, but it worked for what the message was going for. Although the critics of the album rated down to an overall 6.5 out of 10 on rap reviews, it still peaked at number 30 on the Billboard 200 chart and sold about 22k copies on its first week, which for a new artist isn't that bad. Later after this drop, 4Bats took a small hiatus from music, releasing collabs with popular streamers such as Aiden Ross and dropping a Genius interview 2 months after his project released. The question after all the hype around his name and the popular song Data 8 is, will he be able to maintain his clout or will he just end up being a one-hit wonder? 4Bats has been slowly grinding ever since and dropping songs here and there, but mastering his craft and experimenting with sound. Singles such as Roll the Dice featuring Lil Baby, which dropped on September 2024, is a good example of this. This song was actually fairly good and currently sits at 3.5 million views on YouTube. 4Bats keeps constantly experimenting with his flow while remaining the same hood persona and combining R&B with rap. His next song wouldn't be until December 1st, 2024 by the name of Hood Grammy, which didn't get as much traction and currently sits at 600k views. As his views and buzz slowly goes down, he still has maintained himself with his most popular songs such as Data 8 and his Drake feature. Currently 4Bats sits at 4.3 million listeners and everybody's looking forward to more music from him and seeing if he will continue figuring out different sounds and marketing strategies. 4Bats, currently labeled as an industry plan, is at the point where if he doesn't drop anything catchy with his flow, he will eventually end up fading into a one-hit wonder list. For all that matters, he continues to drop more songs, starting the year with his song Mortal Kombat. Only the future will truly tell if 4Bats will remain relevant in the next year, and he really has to step up on the drops if he wants to remain at the top where he is heading to be. And to conclude this video, this is 4Bats, and without much else to say, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Drop a like and let me know what you want to see next. Have a good one.
Girl, I got you another dress, so bring your ass up down them stairs. I buy you shit because you're rare, and plus because you know I care.